Yo, it's social climate change.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Social Climate Change. So today we have a little bit of a story going on. My friend Andy, me and him, we're just two creatives. Well, we were hanging out the other day, and I made him laugh while I was drinking water. And this guy just calmed down, starts choking, really, really bad, and he starts like almost seizing up. And he falls on my chair, and I'm like, yo, I thought he was joking. I thought it was part of the joke, but it wasn't. And so he started seizing up, and then he like falls face first on the ground, and and I'm like, holy shit. And I run over to him, and I'm like, yo, are you okay? And I pull up his head. There's just a pool of blood on his face. Literally thought he died. For like 10 seconds, I was like, I think there's a dead man in my house right now, in my kitchen. And I was just like, holy shit. Thankfully he woke up a little bit later, and he was like, oh, what's going on? And like, it was just really terrifying. And then I found out that it was due to some medicine that he was taking. And then I asked for what? And this is Andy's story. You ready?
Yeah. Not to put my phone away?
Yeah.
What if I get a message from my mom? She unblocked me finally.
That's good.
She's cool. She made me breakfast. I'm like, Mom, are we cool? She's like, nah.
Alright, folks.
I'm joking, dude. I can't wear these shoes. Shit, these are Giovanni.
Bro, you're good. You're good.
Just don't put the brand in them. I'm beefing with them. They're faking. They thought. Yeah. Anyways.
So, alright.
This is on right now.
Yeah, it's on. We're on. We're live. Social climate change.
Oh God! What up?
So,
thanks for having me on. Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah.
Of course, anytime. I think I really want to take this opportunity to kind of talk about, like, I don't know, you opened up a can of worms when you kind of fell.
Can of worms.
When you fell, like.
Name of my Zoom show, book_worms.
Bookworms?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Book_worms.
Underscore.
Yeah.
So, what do you call it? A condition? Do you call it a mental illness? What do you call it?
We're deep diving.
We're going in there.
I call it Bipolar Disorder 1. Yeah.
Bipolar Disorder 1. Okay.
Yeah. I call it BP for short, like the gas station.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep it low key. Yeah.
And you've had it like your whole life.
Since I was 17, I got diagnosed. Yeah.
What exactly does it feel like to be bipolar?
I don't know. It feels fine. It feels crazy sometimes.
Like, so
literally crazy. Like my IRL world's not fun sometimes. Yeah.
What's it like?
Like living in my life, or let's have it the mental illness? Because I can't. Because my life is different from everyone else's life, right? It's only my experience. So other people with bipolar 1, not 2, 1, it could be different for them.
What's the difference between 1 and 2?
2, you're more depressed. You're in bed all day. 1, you're in bed, but you're also manic. You're like all over the place.
It's like depressants with like ADD.
And then in like ADHD, like you're on Adderall the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like Dr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll.
What does your Hyde look like? The depression? Do you sink into depressions often?
You asked me first what the high looked like, or the depression?
Hyde.
Hyde? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You're like Dr. Jekyll.
Like I don't want to leave the bed. Like I want to sleep all day.
But you've always seemed like, well, I've only known you for like a little bit, but you seem like you're so lively.
But that's when you've met me. That's the period you met me. That's the season you met me in. If you know me in other seasons, you would see me you would see me in bed all day.
Really?
Really. Off break, real talk, yeah.
Okay. What triggers, do you know what triggers those kind of mood swings, or?
Not taking your medication, external factors, could be the weather. Usually during winter, I'm in bed. Usually, yeah.
Isn't like everyone though? It's like cold out.
Sure, but like I'm really in bed. Like I don't even eat. I don't even get out to take a shit, or I mean I'll take a shit, but like I don't. It'll be periods, like hours. I won't even eat or shit because I want to stay in bed. It's that bad.
Oh my god.
And the bathroom's like a few feet away. It's down the hall.
Shit.
Yeah, it's that bad. Yeah.
So what made you go to that first initial meeting, like when you were 17?
What do you mean meeting?
Or like
I didn't. I got diagnosed. I had a whole mental breakdown.
Do you want to go into what happened in that? Or?
Yeah. I had a mental breakdown.
What did that, like, what happened?
Well, I mean, to say it short, I'll say it short, then I'll say it long. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So I wrote this, and I put it on my blog, by the way. It's all relevant, right? It all correlates. I wrote an essay about it. Well, the story is hilarious.
Let's hear it.
No, that's the title
Oh.
of the essay.
The story is hilarious?
Of the essay of my mental breakdown. I wrote an essay about it.
Oh, shit.
And it got second place honorable mention at the VCU 2012 Writing Awards. Shouts out to the Rams. What's up, Rams?
Hey.
I don't work for Deloitte. I just know people at Deloitte, right?
So,
honorable mention, because, yeah, I believe second comes up on top eventually, yeah.
That's true.
Pippen does well, right?
He does okay.
I wear Jordans, but Pippen does okay. He did okay. He got jacked up for his money, though.
So what happened during the breakdown? Can you, like, I know you wrote the essay and it's on your blog and stuff, but would you care to, like, dive into that a little bit? What happened?
I lost it that day. It was the longest day of my life.
Where were you?
Virginia, Fairfax.
At your house, school?
All over. The school, the house, Lifetime.
You went to the gym that day.
I went everywhere that day. I went to JDC that day.
What is JDC?
Was at the Juvenile Detention Center.
What did you, like, fight someone? Did you, like, get really angry and people were, like, kind of afraid?
So what had happened was when you hear anyone say what had happened was, you know they're gonna get into it, right? So you want to know what happened before the incident? Why the cops got called?
Sure, yeah.
So by the way, my pops called the cops on me.
Why did your pops call the cops?
I'm gonna get into it. So
Let's get it.
You ever just like move into someone?
Move into someone?
I've told this like I've told the story to people, but I've never said it on camera or whatever, or to a person, an interviewer, right?
What is it?
I'm gonna get up for a second. Is that okay? I'll say in the camera mode, like I do a visual.
Well, then you have to stay, like, right there.
A demo, right? So this is what happened.
You can't
I was walking, right?
Yeah.
And my mom was in front of me. She was blocking the entry to the doorway. So I just kind of walked into her with my shoulder and hit her shoulder. But I wasn't like, I guess it was harder than I thought, and she staggered. So it was hard enough that she felt like some type of way. So she called my dad. She told my dad. Pops called the police. I wrote a whole essay about it. It's on my blog. I'll put the link later.
It didn't sound hilarious. So what part of the story?
It's supposed to undercut it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little salt for the sweet.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like, well, the story really isn't that hilarious.
So then, so you're at JD's.
Yeah.
You talking to like some therapists or whatever?
At JDC?
Or how did they?
I'm talking to the cops at JDC.
And so they're like something maybe like mentally.
They hogtied me.
They hogtied you?
They hogtied me. I'll break it. I put it in an essay. You should read it. It's on the blog. I keep saying it, but it all ties in. My writing is about mental health.
Okay, so what, I don't know, there's a lot of stigma surrounding mental health.
That's why I don't talk about it on camera, usually, or just off to an interviewer about it.
Because
as
soon as someone hears that someone
else...
They
ask me about it.
As soon as someone else hears that, like, someone has mental illness...
You're thinking about Kanye, you know? You're thinking, I'm not rolling with Kanye. I'm not from Windy City. I'm not from Chicago. I do make beats.
I love that you think that Kanye West is the face of mental illness.
He kind of is, though. Right now, for bipolar disorder, yeah.
You actually might be completely right.
I am right.
I mean, no one else is... And now Andy Chan. No, but like...
You got me geeked, bro.
So what part...
Thanks.
Is there any part of your mental illness that you appreciate? Is it mental ill? Is it like...
mental illness, right?
Is it really an illness?
Illmatic.
Are there any parts of it that you enjoy?
You're cutting me off, right? Mental illness. That's why I listen to Illmatic, right?
Shouts out Nas.
Did you see that?
I saw
That's
that.
the ill part. Like, it could be illness. It could prevent what you're doing, completely decapitate, just impede any motion, any action, any language thought you have in your head. But it could also be generative. It could help you, support you. Because it teaches you strength, right? It teaches you fortitude.
How does it do that?
It gives you obstacles, and if you live, you get better, you get stronger.
So
Real talk, yeah.
When did you start going on medication?
When I was 17.
So I guess my big question is like, did it work?
I'm still here.
Do you like life? Do you enjoy life more?
I definitely enjoy life. Yeah.
More while you're on your medication?
I mean, to an extent, yeah. I
Yeah?
love the meds. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah.
What does it do for you?
I thought I was gonna be dead by 30. Yeah. By 30, 35. Yeah, around that age. Yeah.
What? So it kind of stabilizes you a little bit.
Yeah, it does stabilize me. Yeah.
Okay.
Slows me down, but also hypes me up. It does both. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just bring that up because it's like at the same time, it also kind of almost killed you, and it almost made you.
Oh, we're getting that far. I see. Yeah.
I mean, in my kitchen,
if you do too much of it, yeah.
But I guess that's anything.
Because the Depakote, I can't believe it. Yeah, I said it on cam to you. Yeah.
People are gonna have to know what medications are going on. Like.
So I'm on Depakote and Abilify. And the Depakote, if you take too much and if it doesn't get metabolized in your stomach, it can threaten your health. So always eat food when you're on it.
What's like a big misconception about
Mental health?
not even bipolar? You know, we can only talk about what we know, like you said.
I'll tell you the biggest misconception about me.
Okay, that's more important.
That either I'm too lazy, too crazy, or too hazy. Real talk though. Either I'm not getting any work done, too lethargic, or I'm just all over the place, just like doing the most and acting up, or just little all the time. Yeah.
So it kind of seems like it's a life of extremes. Like it's like you.
That's why I snowboard. Yeah. Went down a black diamond once, didn't fall. Second time, tumbled the whole day.
Tumbled the whole way down.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's. What did you just say? But before that?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to. I forgot where.
You forgot. I forget it all the times too. I forget a lot.
Yeah, no, we were talking about extremes, and it seems is that a correct definition?
It's like, extremes from low to high, right? From like 0 to 100 real quick.
Would you argue? Though,
Also 100 to 0 real quick. Yeah.
True. Sometimes it feels like
But usually I like to keep it at 50.
In a fast-paced society that we're at right now.
Oh, definitely. And especially if you're in Nova, you know it's a higher speed. If you're in DC, and I lived in NYC once, so like yeah, high speeds all the time.
But do you enjoy high-speed environments if you are kind of fluctuating so?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely. I live for that.
Okay.
I also live for the chill. Shouts out to Chattanooga, TN. I see you, my girl's next.
Okay.
I used to live in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, Chattanooga.
Yeah, and it correlates because I lived there after my stint at the hospital, the mental hospital, and my wilderness camp. Yeah.
So your parents were like, you got to go to this. You got to kind of.
No, the court did.
The court ordered you to. But what was the
The court was like,
the verdict?
hey, this guy, and then my parents were like, hey, what if he does this? And like, alright, we'll break bread.
True. And you guys are good now?
Me and the court? I
No,
hope so.
You and your parents.
Yeah, we're all Gucci. We're definitely Gucci. Yeah, my mom's, my dad. My mom's is the everyday battle. That's more terrifying. Interacting with her sometimes with my mental health.
Well, apparently you fucking body checked her. Like,
damn, we're good on that now. We're good.
no, I'm just kidding. No, but I hear you.
No, what happened was that's the first and last time I ever put hands. Right.
I hear you.
Because I was out of my mind, but that doesn't excuse it. And it's not. It was my shoulder. It was my left shoulder, and I deserve all the karma in the world for that.
Well, I mean, I think that.
Hopefully, a little good karma too.
Yeah, you
Hopefully, a paycheck. Eventually.
We have a visitor. But it just seems like I mean, we literally have like pillows on the ground just in case you faint again. Like
I know. Damn, we're really going into it.
It's just. So when does this fainting start? Just because you're on new medication?
It's the same medication, different dosage.
The same medication, different dosage.
So dosage means I'm taking more pills.
Damn.
I stopped that a few days ago.
What does it feel like when you...
Still taking the Bill of 5, but I'm waiting to check in at the levels.
What happens when you take nothing?
Oh, then you have like 3-4 days until all hell breaks loose.
Really?
Yeah. That's the extent of it. You can get off of it. I'm not advocating for anyone to do this, but in the back of the day, sometimes I wouldn't take it, and you could go 3 to 4, maybe 5 days without it. But on the 6th day, yeah.
Like a depressant or like a rage?
You don't know. It's unpredictable, so you don't know.
That sounds really scary.
Because you're already so tied up in the meds, right? It not only controls you, you control it. Makes sense?
Kind of like becomes one with you, like iPhones and people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my iPhone, I guess.
Yeah, I think that in this day and age, a lot of people are moving really fast, and when everything comes really fast, our emotions are going to be fluctuating as well, just as fast. Yours seem to fluctuate a little bit more than other people's because you already were like that before society came about. And
What do you mean? Before I got diagnosed?
I mean, that's just who you are, is like a fluctuating and extreme kind of personality. Right?
Are you saying, well, I'm trying to answer your question. Do you mean before I got diagnosed or after?
So
or when I first met you,
so the medicine, when medicine works, you don't fluctuate?
I fluctuate less severely, yeah.
Okay.
And I had like some trauma before what happened with me falling.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you about it.
What happened? Tell me about it again, come on.
I got jumped.
Where? What happened?
In DC, yeah.
Does being bipolar, do you think, have you talked to like kind of more people and like maybe like...
It makes me a little bit more like sociable, yeah.
Why did you get jumped?
To be honest, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Real talk.
True.
You know?
I'm sorry.
Smoking that's a barbell. I was smoking a Newport. Outside.
Yeah.
My one of my best friend's apartments in DC, and I went to my car to get a basketball, some rackets, tennis. I play sports, right? Varsity athlete. And the next thing you know, I got hit. Yeah.
Do you think mental illness is going to be more common in the future or less common?
Oh, definitely. As common as you want it to be. I don't know. I don't play God.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't know. It's just...
It's still on, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else to say.
You're like, I should have prepared more for this.
I mean, that's the story of my life.
I'm kidding.
I don't even...
Truth and jest.
Alright. Oh, wait, I have something to say.
Alright.
So, do you agree with Kanye West that being bipolar is a superpower?
I don't think it's a superpower, it's a hindrance. But it's a double-edged sword, because it's a hindrance, but the hindrance makes you stronger. So I don't think it's a superpower exactly.
Unless you overcome it.
If you overcome it, it's still not a superpower. It's an everyday struggle. So Biggie Smalls, thank you. One of the best songs ever, Ready to Die. You don't think so?
No, I mean, so why would Kanye say that though? Because you are a
Kanye can
writer.
say anything he wants.
You are a writer.
I'm not Kanye.
You're
Kanye's
a
not
creative.
me. Yeah.
You're a creative. And you don't think that any part of your brain, the way that it is wired the way that it is.
It's just wired differently, but everyone's brain is wired differently.
Yeah.
Right? I'll break.
Do you wish that you didn't have bipolar disorder?
It's the card I was dealt, right?
But do you wish that you didn't have it?
That's my answer. It was the card I was dealt. So I gotta take it.
I respect that.
Yeah.
It's respectable.
So you can't choose the cards you're dealt. You can't choose, let's say, if you're this and that and this and that, right? You can't choose your life. You can't choose your family. You can't choose your born. Only choose your homies, your teammates. Shouts out to E-Money for saving my life.
That was nuts. Can you explain what happened that day?
I don't know what happened. I was just... I think I was choking. I don't even know, man. The depth levels.
What did it feel like, man? Like, so
I don't like my front tooth still hurts. It's still... It's still tender.
So it's
You
like
see my nose, right?
Yeah.
It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right? You see my lip, right? It's busted. I should be wearing a mask right now.
Why?
I don't know. COVID, pandemic.
Oh yeah. Damn. So you've never fainted before?
Not like that. Not like that. I did early on when I was 17 taking new other meds, yeah.
Damn.
But it was never as... I never just... Right? I'm usually sitting down.
And it's a faint. It's not a seizure.
I think it's a faint, yeah.
Do they know whether it is or not? Like
What
the
do you
doctors? When is it?
I gotta check in with them, yeah.
True. Damn.
I mean, I already checked my levels this morning. Shouts at the LabCorp. Y'all do the most in the right way, yeah.
I think we're good for right now then. This is Andy.
This is Andy. The real Andy. Yeah, you should follow me, DJ Zoom 703 on Instagram. It's all lowercase, DJ Zoom, like the thing you use, ZOOM 703, and you might see a link to my blog.
Sorry if that was bad.
No, that was great.
What the fuck are these questions, man?